Welcome back, everybody. Here we are at the spring that we just read about last time, and I noticed that we have someone here that maybe we can talk to about this spring. So we're going to do that, but real quick, plan for today, commissions we should have over in Larua, do a little bit of that, and...
Oh, Spring Fairy, please hear me.
Oh, he's definitely going to talk about the Spring Fairy, isn't he? Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. Like I was saying, commissions, and then I really want to get to a certain story quest. So that is the main plan for today. And if we have some more time after that, we will go fight something and talk. And that's the plan for today. Very straightforward, I think. Old Finch, what do you have to say about the Spring Fairy? Oh, sorry, traveler, what's up? What are you doing? Oh, me, I'm chatting with the Spring Fairy. I feel like I did speak with this person before, but I don't recall what was discussed. My name's Finch. Haha, but I'm old now, as you can see, so everyone calls me Old Finch. Tell the fairy I said hello. Of course, of course. She likes everyone around these parts. Way back when, she used to sneak into people's dreams to see the scenes being woven there. Now, she even likes poems. She often reads them to me in my dreams. But there's so much more she still wants to learn. You know, it's interesting because in the story, she was here in the pond, and then it seemed like she left the pond in order to avoid making any irrevocable promises to that boy. Let's see. The boy, no longer a boy. Yeah, she left. She left the spring, feeling that she found the place where she belonged, but then in that place, she was still alone because she had left the boy behind. So when did she come back? What else do you and the Spring Fairy talk about? Anything and everything. When I was younger, we used to talk a lot here. About the weather and the water, about the fish in the spring, and about which townsfolk were arguing again. We'd talk about which kids had fallen into the water. She'd secretly help them get out, and always made sure they found a few pretty stones to make them feel better too. She's very kind, you see. Of course, the townspeople don't believe in her. They think she's a fairy tale. Maybe that's for the best. I wonder if, so she left, and she came back, I guess. Something gave her a change of heart. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably that boy passing. And now she's very... much more caring. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Oh, it's so pretty here! Before I forget, we're switching over to our still unnamed daily commission team. I don't know what to name it. Oh! I have been fooled. Excuse me? There we go.
Let's dance!
Look at this water. That's beautiful. Have I been here before? I don't know. I think I've been over here where the monolith is, because that looks like a place where I've done... I feel like I fought something here before. You are not. Do I seek? You are. Oh, but the things are already gone. Whoops. Oh no, don't take damage. That's so sad.
I'll protect us.
I'm trying to heal without taking more damage. Okay, we're good. One of these, and you're done. Bye! Oh, nice! Drops! Okay, I've definitely been here before because I've opened that Shrine of the Depths, but wow! I don't know if I've seen it from this angle! Oh, that's beautiful. I could just... We just started, but I could just stand here and watch this for a while. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I zooming in? My camera should be very far away. Huh! When did that happen? When did that happen? I think it might have been... I deleted and reinstalled the game in order to clear up some space. I was moving some things around. And I guess I just never rechecked my settings. My goodness.
Hey!
Oops.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Let's get this going. Wow. There we go. Boom. Still working on that timing a little bit. Okay, I see another stone I can break. That's nice.
Everyone hold hands!
Oi! No, you're fighting me. Oh, where's the next one? There they are. Again, I think I said this last time, but still, it's really neat how the commissions are so similar and yet different in between different regions. Because, I mean, I've seen a ley line defense before, or a monolith defense before, but not in waves. Well, okay, yes, in waves like that, on Dragonspine. But still, it has a different feeling to it. They're coming from different areas, different sorts of enemies.
Race you!
I want to live here, right on this hill, so badly. Nearly trails down there. Do you think they have a chest? I don't see one. Oh, but we could double check. Way over there. Is it way over there? It is. It's kind of... Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to do it because it's in the middle of these two regions. I'm really curious to see what it'll look like over there. Oh, wing gliders. You feel so different now that I've seen Unreconciled Stars. I would say you'll never feel the same again, but it's kind of in a better way. Now I know what they mean a little bit more. We're gonna make this? Oh dear. Okay. Well, we'll take it slow. Take a look around as we go. Oh, how wonderful. I feel like I remember flying through here to do a puzzle. But it's just so pretty. Okay. Haha, we are in Chenyu Vale. That Sumpter Beast charging now, that's what Paimon calls something energy? Adeptal energy? And they're raising the beast. Oh, don't hurt it! That's so mean. Oh good, it doesn't seem like it was automatically- Did you just shoot the beast? Oh my god, I will shoot you. It doesn't look like we're automatically targeting the beast, which is good. If it dies, I will be upset. If I kill it, I'll be even more upset. But it's okay so far. Oh, it's helping us fight. Wait, that's really funny. Yeah, you get him, man. Show him who's boss. Hoi, who shot me? Ooh, what is that? That's an interesting looking challenge. I guess the challenge just happens to be on top of one of those penguin launching things. Why are you not Dendrode? I appreciate that the beast is not attacking us. Know thy enemy and all that. Are you stuck on the hill? You want the kill? I'll give it to you. Oh!
Go, Barbara! Hey!
I feel like I might have accidentally stumbled into a little bit of a quest here.
Eyes on me!
Let's see. Oh nice, that's very nice. Is there a range that it can bounce between? I'm seeing that her lightning is bouncing between the opponents even though they're not wet. Which is very nice indeed. And I'm wondering if there's a range to that. Doesn't seem like it as of yet. Might just do it. Nope. Because our dear friend is already over. I almost said Baron Bunny, that's not right. Oh no, I found a cutscene. Yun, my Yun, I've come to take you home. Yun? It's my precious, my baby Yun Yun stolen by these treasure hoarders. I've been a merchant for many years, and all my savings went into my 3 precious sumpter beasts. Chili is the most obedient and has always stayed with me. Jue, the most mischievous, ran off a long time ago. But even Yun should leave me. If even Yun should leave me, that would be tragedy unbearable. Thank you, good folk, truly. You must have suffered, haven't you? I brought you your favorite Jue Yun chilies. Come, come, have some. Jue Yun chilies! Oh my goodness. Aw, you're not eating them anymore? Yun, have you learned the wrong lessons while you've been out and about? Come on, eat. Do sumpter beasts even eat Jue Yun chilies? That's what I've been feeding Yun this whole time. Surely I know what it likes. You're a disgrace, old man. Don't you know that sumpter beasts like eating fruit? Oh, there's a person. Unless they're practically starving, they won't eat Jue Yun chilies. That stuff's bad for their health. Huh? And who in the world are you? A wild treasure hoarder appeared. Eek! A wild treasure hoarder appeared. It's a wild treasure hoarder. Huh? And here Paimon thought that it might be someone actually important. Well, either way, Yun's back with us, so let's head back. Hey, don't you ignore me? Alright, you thief. Your comrades have all been brought to justice, but still, you dare say this and that about— You dare to say this and that about my precious. Say? I'll give you say. Gainsay, soothsay, hearsay, assay, naysay. Where's this coming from? Let's just hear what our thieving friend has to say. Fine, as you wish. Spit it out, you crook. A crook, he says. Your sumpter beast ran off to us of its own accord. The rest locked it up, but I've been taking care of it this whole time. Tusheng's the name, yes, meaning local born, because that's exactly what I am. As for why I know this and that about sumpter beasts, that's because I used to work for a caravan in Sumeru. I came to the treasure hoarders because they offered better pay. Didn't think things would get this dangerous. Anyway, your sumpter beast, it ate all the berries I spent 3 days picking. It must have been starving. Huh, so it was hungry. That would explain why it ran off. What nonsense, this crook lies. Isn't Chili by my side still? Well, you do have a point there. And didn't you have another sumpter beast up and leave on you? You mean Jue left because it was hungry? Impossible. Impossible. And why would it be impossible? Even people hate places where there isn't enough to eat. Anyway, Yun over here has been living good these past few days, so don't feed it anything weird from now on, alright? I like this guy a lot. Giving the beast back, technically. But still, trying to take care of it. Look out for it. You cupper's cretin, scurrilous slanderer. Well then, if you say Yun's been living well, why don't we have a showdown between it and Chili then? Huh? A competition? How exactly? We'll take them out on a walk and see which one is in higher spirits. If Chili has a spring in its step, that's how we'll know that this person's been putting Yun through the ringer. We saw Yun break through the fence earlier. It sure looks pretty lively then. It must have eaten pretty well, right? Well, someone's being unnecessarily competitive. Oh, who's afraid of you, anyway? Fine, don't you dare leave. Come to my camp, that's where Chili is. We'll have it out there. Well, I found something. Was that even a quest that I had previously?
Nice, I'm starting to lose count.
Or did I just stumble across that? Ooh, journal with poor penmanship. Ugh, so exhausted. Seriously, why am I carrying the sand on my shoulders instead of putting it on the cart? What sort of mora are we making, anyway? Ugh, need to get some help with this manual labor. That rascal Tusheng. Who the heck called him in? He's greedy, none too bright, and terrible at work. Here I was, looking for some helping hands, and you tossed me a walking resource sink, huh? Just watch it. I'll remember this. Seriously? Who brought this sumpter beast here? It eats the share of 3 people, and then some. Between you idiots, that Tusheng, and this sumpter beast, we might as well discard our old name and call ourselves the Feeding Trough Gang instead. Huh. Guess this Tusheng isn't useless after all. He seems to know a thing or 3 about raising this sumpter beast, or I'm a fool. And who knows? Maybe we could put it to good use when moving goods about? A stroke of good fortune if I've ever seen one. Climbing up to high branches shouldn't be an issue with this ladder. Maybe I should look into swiping a chair, too. Huh? Climbing? You want me to climb? Is there something up there? This is a suspiciously empty hill. Oh, there's a beastie. Hello, beastie. Okay. Ooh, carp energy! It's been so long. Now, I did see a challenge of some sort somewhere, so let's take a look at that. Mark it on the map. There's a challenge, right? Why does it look like the domain keys? We will... I'm calling it now. We are coming back to that one. We're not doing that one now. Oop. Oh. Challenge? Perhaps? Okay. So, we'll come back to that. And let's get moving with our commissions. A little sidetrack there. Sorry, that's my bad. Do I use karst? Oh, if you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Sounds good. Oh, is this going to be the transport balloon again? I have no qualms with that. Last time, you got us a Geoculus. No honor among thieves. More treasure hoarders.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Let's see if I can just do this and then like that. And just kind of reinforcements, even though this guy isn't completely gone. Wow. Oh! My goodness. Forgot that that would happen.
I see everything.
Okay, one of these.
How's this?
Take this!
Aha. That was very satisfying.
Get them.
Oh, and look, we are getting electricity, even though she doesn't use a physical weapon. That's nice. I can get that range. Fantastic. Okay. Mission complete. Any notes for me to read over here? No. Almost makes me want to keep a journal, how often we find helpful journals in camps. Even if it doesn't lead us down the path of a quest, they're just so much fun to read. Okay. Is that everything? Nice. And cursory check. Knew it. My chest senses were tingling. Albedo, will you get us up there, please? I'm giving you half stamina to work with, but I think you'll be alright. Hopefully. Maybe I'll wait a little bit. Almost there. Okay. Look at that floaty thing. What is that rock called again? Plosterite? Ooh, hey! I'm supposed to open these. Oh, that's what you're directing. Oh. No, thank you. I could fight it and get the drops, but no. I think I got one of these from doing Soraya's quest. I have 3! Where did I get 3 from? Nice.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Excellent. Okay. Next commission then. I feel like I'm missing one. We just did 2. Here's the 3rd, obviously. Wangshuin. Where's... Oh! Way over here. Dangerous hole. Now, if I go over here and do this, do you absolutely promise to me to not start the main quest on me? Do not dangerously haul me into the quest zone. Please, I am begging you. No, 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 no. Thank you. Oh, sabotage the slime balloon. Oh, I thought I was protecting it. Oh no. Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Can you melt me, please, Groba? Thank you. Oh, I can't do this to it, can I? Darn. Let's put this up here. I want her to get her elemental energy back so we can get her ultimate.
I see everything.
That's not gonna do much, is it? Nice. Okay, let's put Groba down again. Over here, maybe.
Get them. Hey.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Nahida. Nice. Okay. And then I think I'll switch back to Xianling. Yeah, that's going nicely, I think. She attacks faster, and I have her damage more built up as well. Compared to Beidou. Okay, quest complete. Oh, we almost blew up that exploding barrel over there if we had gone any further. Haha. That would have been interesting. Nice! Okay, good job, team. We took a little bit of damage, though.
Let's dance.
Let's put that over there. And with her new maiden artifacts. Haha. That's not bad at all. Okay. Teleport waypoint. Oh, speaking of artifacts. So we did get... What is her name? Sucrose last time. Hi! And I was not going to level her because I'm kind of short on a lot of talent materials and weapons resources and all that. But, wait, I was gonna go look at her ascension materials. Oh! Yeah, we might be able to level her. This was the annual hypostasis? Nice, okay. We could level her, even if we don't necessarily level her talents or her weapons. At least she'll get a little bit of attention. How do I get to this guy? I like to go this way. You're over there now. He moves every time. Elevator, please. Can I go through the windows? No. Darn. Oh, is he above me now? Oops. He is. Well, here's the stairs. Let's take the stairs. we can shout at him across the gap, wherever he is. Oh, no, stairs are still repaired. I am perplexed. Are you just inside? Oh. Did I just completely run past you? That's my bad entirely. Oh, it's you! A guest from afar. Talk to Vergil Day. How stressful. What's wrong? Something about this area just unsettles me. I can't quite explain it. It doesn't help that all of our guests seem to be the hypervigilant types too. If there's the slightest disturbance, we end up with broken windows and doors. Sometimes broken floorboards too. Thankfully, the guests do sort their repairs out themselves, but these piecemeal repairs have left us with an assortment of different bits and pieces that don't go together, and it just looks horrendous. Could you take a look around outside the inn? If you find anything untoward, just sort it out. I need to look after the guests. Okay. Thank you. Is Xiao here? Not yet. Don't take too long. The guests are more likely to overreact to any disturbances once night sets in. Ooh, is this Ghosts 2.0? Alright, Huayan, where am I going? Way over there. Alright, we're teleporting. Perhaps I could have flown. No, I'm a little lost. Here we go. We'll navigate. Make it easy on ourselves. This same lizard. 3 days in a row. We've caught that guy. Sorry about that, Vega. That sounded like a heavy fall. These pillars are suspicious. Oh, but there's already a... The floaty belody, I believe it's called. Already complete in there. Those are those same slimes we fought yesterday. Wow. Cool to see how little and how much variation in location these dailies have. I think there's going to be a chest behind those rocks over there with those hilly trails. I wonder if we can peek. Oh, there's one over there. Really? I was over there the other day. Okay. Real quick, we're going to switch this, just so we have it. Go and check out the suspicious location. Hello, location. You sure are suspicious. Wow, the light is on top of the water. Defeat all opponents. Oh, hi, guys. And one of those. And... Oh, sorry, Razor. Oh, sorry, Razor. My bad entirely. I'll do this. And one of those. You can just wait while I deal with everyone else. Oh, everyone else is dealt with. Okay. I wonder if you're over deep enough water. I can melt you. Ooh, that was a cool move. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Hey, Celestia! We'll just do this. Yep, that does it. Oh, almost, but not quite. Oh! Okay, bye. Success. A little banged up, but still, success. Okay. I'm gonna go peek over here at these hilly trails. See if they have a chest for me. I love these little beaches. They're so fun. Ah, crabs! Excellent.
What's the hurry?
My crab stash is so depleted. Oh no, they're just enjoying the campfire. Okay, bye! Sorry!
What's the hurry?
We're looking for a chest. Where was it? This way. Because this is where I was yesterday, so I was quite surprised that it was over here once again. Die, bush. Aw, nothing inside. Okay. Maybe it's with those hilly trails. Chest, anyone? Chest for little old me?
Dodge this.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, I don't want to assume. We're going to double check. I think that's it. I'm so sorry about this. There it is. I want to get that out of here. Oh, thank you. Can I reach you? I sure can. That worked out very well. I don't know if they're dead, though. I'll have to double check. How did that archer get off the tower? I didn't knock them over. But I appreciate them getting off it nonetheless. Very helpful. Can you not be behind there? It's really hard to hit you back here. There we go. Thank you. Oh, right on time. Yeah, how did that archer die? I don't recall them falling. Just spontaneously unloaded. Goodbye.
Is this an answer from this world?
Very nice. Okay, Mongshu Inn. And we should be able to just go right inside. And down to the reception. Hey, Virgo Day. Yes, we're all done. Wonderful. Tonight will be a peaceful night. Please accept these as compensation for your trouble. Thank you very much, boss. Okay. So, we're done with our commissions, which means let's go get our rewards. And then it might be time for a certain story quest. And we're in Mondstadt too, which is where we probably need to be. Oh, we should heal up first though. Okay. Oh wait, maybe it'll be in Dragonspine. Are we going back to Dragonspine?
Add Astro.
I would very much love to go back to Dragonspine. And hey, you know what would be perfect? Just putting it out there. If this quest does take us to Dragonspine, if this quest could then take us to that place where I saw that geopuzzle but didn't realize it was a geopuzzle, that would be absolutely perfect. I remember I fought 2 abyss mages right by this corner of a ruined wall. And there were symbols on the wall, and there was like a platform on the ground, and I thought it looked suspicious, but at the time, I had no knowledge of geo. Okay, let's activate this quest and see where we're going. Can I get a key? No, I'm all full. Okay, sorry Mona, we're skipping you for now. Oh, no, sorry Gonyu, we're skipping over to Albedo. Traveler Observation Report. The rumored alchemist. Oh my goodness, and we just read about alchemy last time too. I'm so excited for this quest, like I can't even explain. Okay, go to Mondstadt's alchemy store. Sure thing. Will do. Alchemy. Are we going to be able to see them? Sucrose! Hi! Deja vu.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Hi, Sucrose!
Wait, are these two... Oh! Hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
Her voice is so soft.
No, just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I've actually been here quite a few times when he wasn't here.
I see.
He gets the nights off, you
Called
see.
away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store.
Oh, I didn't realize that Sucrose and Albedo were actually involved with the management of this establishment.
If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there.
Understandable. Relatable. Have a nice day.
Thanks. No worries, we're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
We are. How did we learn this again? I think Timaeus taught us. No need to trouble you.
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror.
Those two things have nothing to do with each other, but I appreciate the vote of confidence anyways.
Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who'd be able to help Albedo.
Oh, does he need help?
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Not a name I'm familiar with. Think I might have heard of him. Yeah, you guys have mentioned him a couple times.
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonius chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
Okay.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Albedo's the PI, and Sucrose and Timaeus are the grad students.
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough.
Nice, nice.
We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Wait, this is so neat. Prior to this, all we've really heard about Mondstadt in terms of its standing in the world is that it's famous for its wine industry, it's known for its bards, and now it's also known for its alchemical prowess and research. That's so cool. Good for you, Mondstadt.
Wow, Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal.
Yeah, seriously.
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
I'm not sure someone as smart as him could use my help, or... My knowledge of alchemy stops at basic crafting, but if there's something else he needs help with, we might be able to assist.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration.
Is he a social person?
Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
I have to admit, from the design of his character that we've seen on like the character story screen, he seems like the cool, calm, collected type. That's just the vibes I get from him. So I'm really curious to see how this encounter will go. Can he make me stronger? Can he make Paimon stronger? Yeah.
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. But if Albedo wants to pay Paimon back for helping him, a few more might settle the score.
That really satisfied look she had for a second at the beginning there. She knows she harbors the ultimate power.
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store.
Ooh, when you say the mountains, I'm really hoping you mean Dragonspine.
I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves.
That sounds like Dragonspine.
A refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And...
You could describe what he looks like. He's blonde. Is he short or tall? Longish hair, right?
Sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Maybe she has cat vision and so her colors and sense of perception are different than ours.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
I'm sure my map will lead me right to him. I am so excited. Oh my goodness.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous when she gets talking about
Dragonspine! Yes!
Huh. Is that what all researchers are like?
She has something else to say.
Anyway,
Oh.
let's go and look for Albedo.
My apologies. I don't really know how else to describe him.
Is he an unfathomable creature, Sucrose?
If I could sketch you his portrait, I would. But my pencil strokes are no match for his.
Oh, he's good at drawing, is he? Okay.
The neighbor
Hello, doggy!
has the most
Sadness.
commercial for it.
Okay. Do I want to make anything while I'm here? Not really. Okay. We're going straight to the mountain. Oh, it's not going to guide me. Maybe I need to navigate. I could also just go to the pass. Yeah. I would have started further up the mountain if I had not been guided, so maybe it's good that we asked. Oh, hey, Joel! Oh my god, it's Joel and his dad! It's been so long. Hello there, we meet again. I remember you. How have you been doing lately? I've been fine, thanks for your concern. That said, my memory is still somewhat foggy. I wonder when it'll all come back to me. Joel's been trying very hard to help me recover those memories. When I look at him, I just think that there's more that I could be doing as well. He's happy just having you back. That's true, And I'd be happy accompanying him to do anything, as long as it makes him happy. Did you make a snowman? Hehe, I agreed to go build a fox snowman with him. I'm not sure why, but it gives me this warm and familiar feeling. Still, Dragonspine is a very dangerous place. I'll make sure to keep an eye on Joel while we're here. Responsible Dad. Hey, Traveler, it's you! How have things been going recently? Things are going great. Dad still doesn't remember a ton of stuff, but I'm just happy to have his company. I found some toys that we used to play with together. Maybe he'll remember a couple more things once he sees them. I mean, I'd be okay even if he doesn't remember anything. Or everything, that is. We'll find new toys to play with, and we'll make new memories together. Like snowmen? Yeah, like snowmen. I love them. And hide and seek, and building blocks, and reading stories. And it's wind trace right now. You could go play that. The snow around here is super thick and white. We've already agreed to go make a snowman shaped like a fox later. I'm glad things are going well-ish. As well as they can be, it seems. I remember that quest. Yeah, his dad just kind of showed up super randomly, it felt like. I think we're about to fly into this cutscene, Toby. I just want to say a few words. Oh, there's a character right there. Who is that? Oh, we're about to find out. Anyways, yeah. Joel's dad, we were searching for him, and it seemed like he had jumped off a cliff in an attempt to get back. And then he just suddenly spawned back in the city. So, interesting pacing there. But I'm just glad he's back, I guess. West area reached. Hello, character.
Sister Rosaria!
Ooh.
Here
Ooh,
you are. Choir practice is about to...
what a... Okay, so much is happening. Hi, Barbara. This is Rosaria, as some people have mentioned her in the comments. And also, I love this. She's a nun, or a part of the church, but instead of going to choir practice, she's like, nah, I'm gonna go scale Dragonspine instead. Love that for you. And also, yes, Dragonspine music.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Ooh.
But this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's
Ooh.
odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
First thought, are you a vampire? Second thought, her personality, from what I've seen so far, is great.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you?
Aww.
Do you not find it the least bit odd?
I was gonna say be nice to Barbara, she's like 12, but on the other hand, what? Is something suspicious?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony.
Uh-oh.
Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
What, that they sent Barbara to go get Rosaria? Is that what?
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Because otherwise then it would be Rosaria's grand plan to make a fool out of her.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people.
Also, I don't know if that uniform is regulation, Rosaria.
Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up.
Why are you part of the church if you don't like it?
But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right.
Ooh, a little bit of Paimon in the background there.
Event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Bye. Bye. Oh, we're standing right there.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
She has a way with words.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We're not even looking for you. It was a coincidence.
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Well, she's part of the Mondstadt Church.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Yeah, call her out.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
Oh, really?
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... huh. So it's you.
Are you a vampire?
The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
I just didn't want to get involved.
Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
Now the church can arrest people?
What?
Interesting.
Do the Sisters of Mondstadt
Yeah.
to arrest people now?
Yeah, that's my question too.
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
Separation of church and state, perhaps. But who knows, maybe that's not the case in Mondstadt.
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We are looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks.
Why are you following Albedo? Yeah, what are you doing here?
Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
I love that it's actually snowing right now.
So,
It's fantastic.
are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit
Cryovision.
of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
What was your job exactly before you were a sister? You're more like a detective. As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Let's go. I really thought I was just going to progress, but no.
Said there were elemental traces
Bye,
in the
Paimon.
tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Is Razor seriously still hurt? Did I really go to that Windrise and not get healed? Golden steps. Last time we did this, it was with Venti, and he had greenish steps. Albedo, are you a Geo user? Be my guess. It'd be really cool if I could look at my own steps. Oh, look, footprints. And see golden footprints. Hi, guys. I don't particularly care for fighting right now. Ooh, here we go. Box. Emergency supply point. Oh my gosh, last time we looked at this, wasn't it empty? There's nothing in here but empty space. And, oh, whoops. The letter. Oh. Oh, I thought we would read it immediately, but no, it got added to our inventory. Mysterious. A crumpled note featuring hastily written characters. One can imagine the state its author was in when they wrote it. I am immensely grateful to whoever left this food here. I'm famished, fatigued, and all out of supplies. Without this food, there's no way that I would be able to keep going. You are right at the beginning of the path, my friend. I will continue my descent down the mountain now. It shouldn't be much further to the camp. Okay, that's true. Oh, you're coming downwards. Okay, that's fair. Lesson learned. In the future, prepare for each and every conceivable eventuality before thinking about setting foot on the mountain. Flies. Okay. Just keep walking, I guess.
Pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
We're actually talking about this?
Yeah?
After
I'm so happy.
a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
Should I fight these guys? I probably should. D-Luke needs the materials.
Shouldn't get careless. Dodge this.
Starfall!
You're gonna come this way? You sure are. Thank you.
Ah, freeze.
Oops. Put out the fire. Let's put the fire back on. There we go.
Dodge this.
Oh, you're gonna be Geo. Okay, so let's get this. Oops, we're stuck. Sorry, Razor. I wanted to get the flame guy out of here, but he's a little stuck up there, isn't he? Okay. Oh, nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Man, I remember coming to Dragonspine for the first time, and these guys being so hard to fight. Their armor was just so hard to get through.
Cool it.
Let's do another one of these. And one of those. Some of that. No, thank you. Try to get you out of here. How are we doing on sheer cold? Oh, we're fine, actually. That's good. I think this fire was on. It's now off, so let's turn it back on. Oh. I'm trying to get this foul. Thank you. Okay, you good, buddy? You ready? Okay, we got this shield. I don't like how far back you're getting, my friend.
This was well done.
Okay, one of these, one of those, and we'll just hang out with you a little bit, I guess. Just kind of try to herd you back towards your beginning. Oh, that's right. I always forget that I don't need to actually break the shield, I just need to reduce their HP. Which still happens even when the shield is up. Quest area reached. Oh, footprints. Nope, no footprints. Very cool. Is it a pine cone? Oh my god, it's a pine cone! No way! Footprints. Ice, which I can definitely melt. Boom. Winter Wonderland? Wait, I got an achievement!
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
You know, she sounds kind of mean. But once again, it's a character who's actually kind of nice. Okay, I just need to mark this season because I can't believe I didn't have that on the map. I have all the other ones marked as far as I know.
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius church than Paimon realized.
To the left. Where are you going, Albedo? Oh, are you going to investigate the tree? I agree. It deserves investigation. Very mysterious. That way. Okay. So does that mean that Rosaria spent a lot of time here on Dragonspine? And also, what was our achievement? Wonders of the World, Winter Wonderland. Discover a cryo crystal fly beneath the snow pile. Aww. We actually discovered 2. Albedo. This way still. Good, good, good. The genius researcher and the seed of another world. Keep following the path. Okay. They're being really friendly to us, aren't they? With giving us, you're going in the right direction, basically every couple feet. I sense an enemy. I don't like how my vision is choked. Yep, there it is. There you are! Found ya! And look, he's painting! I love how the hilly turtles are just ignoring him.
Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
He's painting something.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang
Oh.
around anywhere for a good landscape.
Oh, I was not expecting that. Immediately, they're giving his character depth. Just like, you know, he's not just a scientist. Why am I the only one that's breathing? Rosaria and Paimon, please explain yourselves. Oh, okay, right. Rosaria, you're a vampire. Paimon, you are the secret boss of the universe. Right, how could I forget? Moving on.
Views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
I agree.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger?
I mean, he's not bothering them. They won't bother him.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Oh dear. Senseless violence against hilly turtles once again. Let's get you out of here. I don't like your magical spray attack.
Dodge this.
Let's heal you up a little bit. Gotcha. Oh, I was gonna turn on that heat. Hopefully the
Who are
cutscene
you?
won't kill us.
Why did you alarm them?
His voice!
Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
He was painting the hilly churls! Oh. You were painting the hilly churls.
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
Do you have
I'm afraid
vision?
the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
That's very cute. Very avant-garde. It's colorless, but then that one's in color. Oh, little star symbols on the top two corners. I don't know what these symbols mean, but I swear they mean something. I've got my eye on you. Very avant-garde.
Wow. Look at the detail. But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
Yeah, because we came in here and started killing everyone, Paimon. Also, do you not have a source of warmth over here? Pause to make sure that everyone is breathing. Okay, I can't see any breath now, so...
You can
knows?
find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
I wanted to hear what he had to say. He was going off about his, like, you know, scientific theories, but in a very poetic way.
We found your man. I'm headed back.
Okay, bye. Nice meeting you. Stay warm, don't freeze.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! Ugh, what a weirdo.
She was wondering what he was up to, and what he was up to was painting.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her.
Did you want us to arrive?
But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here.
Oh, he smiled.
Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
He and Sucrose must be on good terms. That's good.
I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things.
The Dragonspine music. I'm so distracted by the Dragonspine music. I'm not fully concentrating on him alluding to perhaps some sort of intelligence network that he has access to. He is part of the Knights, right? The alchemical guy for the Knights? It wouldn't be surprised if they were keeping tabs on us.
I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all.
Oh!
You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Oh my... Ooh! Okay. Well, obviously, so he's the first character to guess that we're from another world. He's the first character to mention other worlds at all. Do they know that... Okay, do they have a concept of planets to begin with? And do they have a concept of parallel worlds? Have they proven that parallel worlds exist? This is so cool. Oh my god. You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
I love how he had this theory about us that may or may not be groundbreaking scientifically, but he didn't try to hunt us down to prove it. That's very nice of him. Very courteous. Your research?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin?
He has a tattoo. It's that same
The
star
essence
shape.
of life?
Oh, that's the way beginning, Albedo. Sure, go ahead. Go for it.
Whoa, you want to start with that?
I want him to. That sounds fascinating.
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain.
Are you going to make something come to life?
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Excuse me? How did you do that? That's not a geo thing. Is that an alchemy thing? You don't have a table. How did you do that? Alchemy really is miraculous. Alchemy really is useful. I'll say miraculous because how did you do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results.
Okay, he's trying to get a plant to grow.
It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping
Wait,
it
this
to
is
grow,
so cool.
to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
I'm kind of down. I don't know what the consequences of this would be, but I'm still kind of down anyways.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life
star-shaped
outside of the
tattoo.
known world. But you're not from the known world.
What's that about?
By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Or I could just try interacting with it, but okay, if that's the method you want to take. So I'm an object of research.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
I mean, anthropology is a field unto itself. Would this fall under that category? I think so. Is there any danger? What's in it for me? Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I
I'm
will do
shocked.
everything in my control to ensure your safety.
I appreciate it. I mean, we are standing on Dragonspine, so that's about all I can expect.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going.
Oh no!
There's research to do.
Are we leaving Dragonspine? Billy Troll? Rosaria! Ooh.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off.
Are you reporting to someone? Are you talking to yourself? Are you spying on Albedo? What's going on here?
Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Are you an assassin, Rosaria? Oh, hi, Kaya. Glad you're not frozen. Head to the test site. Let's warm up first. Hi, Hilly Churl. Where are we going? Oh, it's on Dragonspine. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy right now. Yeah, Rosaria, seems like... I kind of get the feeling that she doesn't fully trust Albedo. Because she was following him to begin with, to see what he was up to. Oh, I thought it would give me more height. And then... seeing him up to something, with me, I guess, makes her even more suspicious. Oh, hi, buddy. Ruin guard down there. And so now she wants to eliminate him. Or, this risk, at least. This is so interesting. Oh, I don't want to plunge attack. I might kill that fox. Oh, no. Okay. We will simply land.
Paimon has a question.
The fox in the
After
background.
the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
Yeah, what are we making?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life.
It definitely would. If he understands it so well that he can do it on a frozen leaf, what's blocking him here is that it's life from another world. And so to bridge that gap would give you really essential information about a universal life. His voice is super nice. It's very calming.
After awakening, even creation may be possible.
It's nice because he has this sort of personality where Sucrose was talking about how he's a genius, and it can be really hard to not compare herself to him sometimes. But he has that kind of personality where I feel like he won't judge others for not knowing as much as him. He just really loves the science itself and the research itself. And he's just glad to talk about it with other people. He wouldn't be, you know, egotistical about being better at it necessarily than someone else. That's just the feeling I get.
Still a little difficult to understand?
See, look at that. He's very understanding that some people don't have the same knowledge base as he.
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
It doesn't seem like you understand, or that's what I want to know.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
I don't know if we should eat it. I might be fine. You might not be fine.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board, or you've seen through Paimon's ulterior you've seen through Paimon's ulterior motives.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child.
Oh,
Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid.
not Sucrose.
I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
Wait, that's really sweet. This guy's getting so much character depth so quickly.
The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person.
He immediately calls us out on it. The only other person to mention that was Paimon and Delisa, if I'm not mistaken.
How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard.
Sure thing.
Firstly, do you have any extra organs?
Not that I'm
A
aware
second
of.
heart? A fourth stomach?
Oh, that's an option.
Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
Nope, she's her own person.
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us?
There's no sort of metaphysical tether here at all, I promise you.
And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I met Paimon on my travels, and I caught Paimon with a fishing rod. That's true, we saw that in the opening scene.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Did she? I mean, she guided us to the statue, and that first statue is where we first got power. We've never not had power since then, and we get power at different statues. She doesn't appear when we interact with the statues, but technically she's constantly with us. Good question. I don't know.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick,
I believe it.
or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards.
I mean, look at her, she's floating.
No, that definitely can't be it.
Can't rule out hypotheses without negating data, man.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
Yeah.
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world.
Sure.
Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers.
Let's do it. Let's go. I want these answers too.
Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Alright, for this I'm gonna try to stick to myself.
Doesn't seem very sciencey.
It's field research.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally,
His eyes
if
are
you
really
require
pretty.
a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Okay, they're pronounced Oceanids. I didn't realize. Also, where would you get 6 of them? Also, hilarious.
Slimes. Slimes are fine.
I don't follow. This seems like a hassle. As long as I'm not being batted around by hydro mimics. Yeah.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
How exactly did you summon them to this location without moving? Also, yeah, his eyes. They've got, like, almost an orbital design in them. That's what it reminds me of. Hello, guys. Welcome. He's got a shield. Perfect.
Shake! Starfall!
I said I would try to stick as myself for this, so I'm holding myself to that. Let's go get this before anybody loses their... I have to manually go grab it because my character keeps wanting to correct to the slimes. I don't want you to correct. Back up. Get the shield. Get the shield. I'm using these shields excessively because I want to remain impervious. Ooh, don't mind if I do. To their foggy breath. If I'm not going to be using ranged, I need to stay right up on them. And that breath does so much damage. Haha, now that your shield is gone, you're mine, buddy. Alrighty. Oh, there's more. Hi, guys. Let's get this thing again. I missed. I missed again. I missed again. We'll do that then. That should have broken the quartz, I think. Did we get it? Still in there. I can't tell if it's not broken if I just can't reach it. Oh, it's broken. Great. Excellent. All according to plan. I don't necessarily want you to get your shield back, so... Let's keep whacking away. Kinda nice to see that I can defeat these slimes. Just by myself.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
Effort. But besides that, no.
If you're injured,
Oh
I have
no!
3 emergency potions ready.
Oh no! Should I wait until my rock goes away just so I can see what the shot would have been? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I can cut ahead if it takes a little while. There we go, that's the shot. I'm glad I waited, because that's a really good shot. Not a scratch, just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary.
He's very nice, isn't he?
Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Because so many times you get that trope of the scientist who's so passionate about science, they'll overlook caring about the individuals involved. But his first question was, are you okay? And then it was, let's talk about the results.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power.
As we've discussed before, you can basically do anything with a potion.
If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Ooh. In me? Will it make my stomach swirl? Will it crystallize in my stomach?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Yeah.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
Oh, there it is. Okay. He's a little bit too curious for his own good because we are going out into the unknown here. So that's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
It would be cool if this suddenly made the traveler stronger because they removed a blockage or something.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Any other reason? What other reason? This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
Okay.
It's a type of ore known as star silver.
Hee
But unfortunately, not all of it is suitable.
We need special star
I'll
silver.
take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders.
I love this
All
quest.
Going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
I want to be Albedo and live on Dragonspine doing science. That sounds amazing.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Sure thing. Follow the road. This road? I'm guessing. Yeah. I'm so happy to be back in Dragonspine. Oh, pick up. Oh. This one.
Here.
Got it.
Should do for catalyst purposes.
We need more. I see another one right over there.
No one escapes my sight.
Oh yeah, I need to try to listen to these guys to see if I can hear their songs. I heard these guys singing a little bit, but it didn't sound like any of the songs we read about in that book. Darn it, missed. There we go.
What's the hurry?
If you leave me alone, I actually don't have to fight you. I just need you to let me mine this star silver without killing me. Should be fine, right?
Usable with a bit of polish.
And that guy. Oh no!
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Okay. We'll fight. I do need to be regaining resources.
Dodge this!
There we go. Damaged mask. Every little bit helps. Campsite! Oh, is it going to be that place we found before? Because, oh, there's a chest down there. Nope, no. Staying focused. Wait, do we need to go down there? No, it's higher. We found an area that had a fire in it and a bunch of books. And I think it had an alchemy bench. Hey, there's a person! Yeah, alchemy bench. Oh, and the painting.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we
Oh my
collected to the
gosh.
concoction.
We found this before! Oh, that's so cool. He's been up here for a while, hasn't he? You're very hardcore, Albedo.
While we are waiting, have a look over here.
I recognize that potion because of the potion event. What am I having a look at? Who's this person? Hello. Hi. He's reading the board.
My assistant Timaeus here is
Oh, it's
helping me with my
Timaeus.
research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
I thought he looked familiar, but I thought he might be somebody from the Dragonspine camp. Right, it's Timaeus.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
That was fast.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
That's a lot of data.
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational, I would have thought that even Paimon and I were more closely related. Well, we do know that slimes are elemental entities, right? If they ascend, they become crystal flies. If they descend, they become slimes. So it makes sense that any slime would be somewhat connected to someone who could use elemental energy. You can make an argument for all vision holders, but certainly for the traveler who is more closely aligned with the elements than normal. Hey, does that mean slimes are related to the archons? That's fun. I want to know what phylogenetic means because I don't recall what that means. Rational?
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Exactly.
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
All along, I was just a giant slime.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements.
Correct.
A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins.
Phylogenetic, right. Yeah, because a cryoregisvine, or whopperflower, because they're not elemental entities themselves, but they can still harness elemental energy. Pretty neat.
In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
I'm just thinking about those trees that you make. Oh, I forget what they're called. But those trees where you connect different species to their ancestors and they get really messy, especially when there's fish. Yeah.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world.
Don't spill my secrets. I told you that in confidence.
If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Not entirely impossible, though, because of the teleporters. As I have previously discussed with myself and not you yet, Albedo, my apologies, I have a theory that the teleporters may have been made by previous visitors of my civilization to this world. Just a thought that I had.
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time.
You did nothing wrong, Timaeus.
Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Who is subsidizing this research trip? Is it the Knights? What justification did you give them for this extended trip in Dragonspine? I'm really curious. What is the goal of your research up here?
Great, I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay, bye. Potion time.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
Oh, don't test it on yourself first. Test it on me first. I can die. I'll be fine.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Ooh, exciting. Take the potion from the
Remember to keep
desk.
calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Let's talk to Timaeus.
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
What, our experiment here or the data you're looking at now? Right, forgot about that. Hello, painting! It's a miracle that your paint doesn't freeze up here. I see something glowing. Please. Wheat, good. I need more wheat. Albedo, and then experimental potion.
I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
He speaks so gently, and he's so assured and confident that, yeah, I am straight up about to drink an experimental potion that this guy just came up with in a cave on Dragonspine. I'm sure there'll be no side effects. Drink the potion. They're really giving me every possible chance to back out of this, aren't they? A potion that Albedo made using alchemy. Despite its unusual color, Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects. You heard me, didn't you? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm on fire and I'm taking damage. Okay, well, let us continue observations. The damage has stopped and the fire is decreasing. That's really funny. I just set myself on fire.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that.
You were expecting me to catch on fire? Is this what you meant by any other elemental reactions? You expected this elemental reaction. Oh my god, Albedo.
This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected.
I guess we're trying to burn out the energy, no pun intended. Actually, yes, pun completely intended, as quickly as possible. And the fastest way to do that is to just, you know, combust it.
But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
Okay, yeah, we're fine.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
But nothing happened to Albedo. Yeah, he tried it. What did he say? It channels elemental energy into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. He did not repel it. Is that because... Well, he just said that he thought that the physiology of the Traveler wasn't different from the physiology of any humans in this world. So, any reaction that I had, any other human should have. Albedo, are you not human? Albedo, were you made using alchemy? Is that why you're so good at alchemy? No. Oh, wait.
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
What about the risk to you?
Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up.
You were assured there would be no risk to you. For whatever reason, you can metabolize elemental energy? Is this some modification you've made to yourself, or is it because you're not human? Or did you figure out how to channel elemental energy, like directly to your vision or something? It's not glowing.
In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
You are no different from anyone else in this world, but you didn't have a reaction, so you are? Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't be different too then. We could have been different together.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
You could drink the potion.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular. Did you experiment on yourself and then discover that you are an artificial being made of alchemy? That's my question.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you.
Yep, there we go. He feels separated from the rest of the world because he's different. That is so sad. And that's why he stays up the mountain all the time, isn't it?
People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another.
Oh, this is so sad. I'll support you. I'll encourage you.
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them.
From the traveler's point of view, she's probably feeling the most welcome in this world she's ever felt. You know, she's realizing even though I'm from another world and all of this is so different, we're all really the same. And then from Albedo's point of view, he's like, yeah, these are the issues I've struggled with for who knows how long. I'm really going in on this theory. I'm putting my cards down. This is my theory.
But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted.
Oh, well.
The essence of their life is fundamentally different.
He said we take for granted.
For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyro-regisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Oh, Vega has the same suspicion, don't you? Still seems like there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear.
I mean, his words could also apply to Paimon, because we haven't found anyone like Paimon before. Now, Rosaria did call her a pixie earlier, which is sort of a type of fairy, so she could be, I guess, the closest thing we found is the spring fairy. She could be somewhat related to her, but we still technically haven't met the spring fairy, and her story didn't exactly end happily.
Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it.
Good work, Timaeus. Have fun with your statistics.
Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me. But starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
Oh, that's so nice. He's not... Yeah, I like this guy a lot. He's great.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Well, don't bias your data now. But good luck. Have fun.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was... That's the spirit! Mr. Albedo, say something!
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to... prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
I love this quest. We're finally getting some answers about the Traveler, we're getting some more questions about the Traveler, getting some more questions about Paimon. A board with some incomprehensible experimental reports stuck on it. Still, you can tell that progress is being made on those experiments. Delightful. Hey, Timaeus. Oh, your bookshelf is talking to me. Observe shelf. A shelf packed with books and potions. Looks like the owner has a habit of reading and researching potions simultaneously. Oh dear. Your multitask ability must be quite high, or else you'll mix something up. Looks like an alchemy work table. Some potions and other apparatus are laid out here. Are these what Albedo uses to investigate the world? You know what? The dialogue on the shelf, I've seen that before. And the first sentence here, or the first couple, I've seen these before. That last one is new. It wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? That's really neat.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Hey, Albedo. Am I warm? I'm warm enough. Hey, buddy. Don't feel too lonely out here, okay?
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Your things aren't very organized.
agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first.
Once again, I'm breathing. He's not. Also, Paimon's not, I'm assuming, because she wasn't earlier and I can't see her now. Paimon, are you breathing? Why is nobody breathing? I'm a little concerned.
Well, on with the research.
Oh, he looks so sad. Oh, is it Paimon's turn
There
now?
may be significant differences between different worlds.
Can it be Paimon's
Take
turn
the vat,
now?
for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone.
Or even our understanding of what elements is could be completely different from theirs.
So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
I can teleport. I can heal at statues. I can pause time. I can change time. I can go on.
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
I drank my fill, thanks. I think it's going to be... Am I battling slimes again?
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Just by will? Can I hit it with my sword? Sorry, I just can't do it. Paimon, you give it a shot.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
I do, actually.
That was your best effort?
Oh,
Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
I feel like I've disappointed him. Oh no.
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves.
Not that I know of.
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Alchemists surely have active imaginations. Surely you're not just peckish.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising.
Oh my goodness, and even when he tries to blend in with humans, he still feels different, doesn't he? My goodness. Why are you one of my favorite characters now?
Anyway, why don't
I
you
just
cook us
met
up
you.
a Sunshine Sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Oh, thank you. I've never heard of that before. That will help.
Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Wow, Paimon not prioritizing the food? Don't worry, Paimon. I'm sure the results will be quite questionable once we're done with them.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at. I'll get you some.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results.
I'll do my best.
If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
I'll try not to give us all food poisoning.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Oh yes, she can consume all. Maybe her real power is the vacuum of space.
Power into the food. Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Don't mind me.
Where does it get these ideas from anyway?
His mind.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That
Hello.
was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
Oh, he is a little hungry, isn't he? I don't have it yet, I'm sorry. I'll go learn the recipe right away. Ooh, he got a dialogue box. That's fun. I haven't seen one of those before. Shield strength. Okay. There's 3 stars, shield. Jade, fruit, lotus, sunshine. It tastes better. Fish, salt, and flowers. Gently fried fish dish. Cooked with the right heat and duration to maintain freshness for a long time. Tender and flaky, it is delicately browned thanks to the ladder of aromatic butter on top, which creates a multi-layered and unique flavor. Do you think this is Albedo's signature dish? Do you think I'll get to play as Albedo? That would be really nice. Oh, no! Oh yeah, because that's in Jean and in Venti's story. There was a dungeon at some point that we all had to go through, and I was able to play as them. It would be nice. There's one dungeon on Dragonspine,
That
Albedo.
was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
We could go visit. Here you go.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
Practice makes perfect.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
The heavenly principles, you might say. The laws of this world definitely stepped in when we were trying to leave, shall we say.
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Does that mean that the direction this plot will take eventually is transcending the natural laws? The first thing I think of is using two elements at once, which the Traveler has already done. So that would be interesting. I think that would be really neat, actually.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Thank you very much.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment.
Oh, she would.
Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
She tries.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago!
She could get help.
But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you.
So magnanimous.
And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
I'm still worried that one day we're going to have to fight Paimon. That would be really sad.
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment.
No, they mean so much to him, but he still feels like he's separate from them. Don't give in to the angst, Albedo.
There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
You are not breathing.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Neither is Paimon.
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle.
If you do need to replace them, we should have the raw ingredients.
If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, a lost property would be a thing of the past.
We do have elemental vision.
I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Yes, we can. Animal crystal fly extract and electrohypostasis powder or something. Definitely both elemental. Yep. Timaeus, do you breathe? Is it just the player character that breathes? This is... Oh, maybe that's what it is. We're in a warm area. Okay, Albedo. Anything to say?
An interesting term. Compelling.
What
See
is?
what you can find. I'll be over here.
Okay. What are you thinking about? Interesting term? Oh, elemental sight? Was that it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I don't see anything. Over where we were just looking. Right, over here. There's one. There's the other. Gotcha. Animal mark.
Extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy.
That looks so cool.
This has gotta be it. This must be electrohypostasis powder.
We found them.
Goodness. You managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks.
I thought elemental sight was an ability of any vision holder. You can't do that?
I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Maybe that's it.
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat.
Who has held it before?
Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
Oh, her idol animation when she summons the stars to her palm. How about that?
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
We're with you to the end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical.
I would also argue emotional, but sure.
Looking out from
Moving
where
on.
we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No, I cannot. Can you?
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
That's a negative.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Alrighty. Is it the dungeon? Is it dungeon time? Oh, it's just up the hill. Okay. That way. Third experiment in life. What did it say? Albedo asks you to display any special otherworldly abilities. Just head to the location, I guess. Mint. This is the right way, correct? Yes. Is that? Oh no, it's not a crystal fly. It's an Cryrograna. Cryrogana? Animograna just rolls off the tongue a little bit faster. Darn it. I'm just going to ignore you. Farewell. Bye! Please don't hit me. I am leaving. I am going away. Ooh. Oh, look at all the little guys! Look at all the little guys! Wait, where am I supposed to... Up there? Okay. Okay, let's be Kaya. That's not the Kaya button. There it is. Are we supposed to climb this hill? Maybe I should have taken the Cryrogana. You can make it, Kaya. I believe you. We have so much stamina these days. It's not like last time we were in Dragonspine. Look at the snow! Look at the moon! Here we go. Hi! We've been on this exact hill before. I think it's one of my thumbnails.
You want us to jump from up here?
I'll do it.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
Better method for what? We better have a better method.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake.
There we go. Now that I have a goal in mind, I can work with that.
I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite
Let's
side
do
of the
it.
lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Now we're gonna glide and then plunge tech.
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing.
Yeah, he's leaving it flexible to see what we'll naturally do.
No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
I would recommend telling people this after they do the test, though, so you don't bias their choices. My kind of experiment, yeah.
Then if you would, please. I eagerly await the results.
Let's do it.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding
What
to
are
risks,
those?
providing, emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting
Oh.
competitive research?
What was... Huh? Is that a wall?
Forget Paimon said anything.
Are those supposed to be obstacles? Oh, I can't use Kaya. Okay, we'll swim. I don't care if I freeze or swimming. Okay, challenge completed. Talk to Albedo. Oh, he's here! Okay, good. I was gonna switch to Kaya and make an ice bridge because that is most natural for me, but that would not be most natural for Vega, so no Kaya. but we will use Razor to get the Star Silver. I'm so low on Star Silver because we made the Dragonspine Spear and then I basically was done with Dragonspine. Thank you. Is there a little bit more over here? I don't think so. Something I can melt though. Nothing. Ooh. Now that I know that I can melt this with just regular fire, I want to melt everything. Alright, well, I'm happy. And I see you, fishing point, but I am in the middle of a quest, trying to stay focused as much as I can. Hello, hello.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it.
Are you sure?
Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
This is actually so neat to know. This is so cool.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Oh, good call, Paimon. I guess it's because he's a knight, he'll say?
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway.
Are you sure about that?
If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to.
Why? By identifying the laws that do affect me?
If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
Paimon, let him speak!
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended.
I won't be offended. There's not much that you can compare me to.
Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own.
Gold, petrified trees, and a sun 8 times the size of our own. So they do have astrological research. Petrified trees, the ones in domains. Oh yeah, I could see domains being absolutely fascinating to this guy, because they are fascinating to me. And then gold, well that's an alchemy classic, isn't it?
The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature.
And technically when he says gold, he could be talking about someone, not something.
I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost.
He's figuring everything out, and soon he won't have things to figure out. How sad.
All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Yeah, when novelty wears off, it's really quite tragic. It's like reading your favorite book so many times that it just no longer has the same charm. Now, that has not yet happened for me, but I live in fear.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
Quoting himself, that's hilarious. Sounds like he has a photographic memory.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Well, I think not, because we've barely figured anything out. I mean, we haven't even tackled your question yet.
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Oh no.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Is it a domain? Is it? 400. Oh dear, not so many meters. Yeah, we're teleporting. Oh dear, way over there. This is where that storm is. Okay, we're going to come in from this way. No, but then we'll be out of the vibes. Where's this one? Okay, we're flying from here. Ooh, wait, what's that? It's a sign. Oh my god, it's literally a sign. Dig. Oh, hey!
Is this an answer from this world?
Thank you. Oh dear. Okay, let's climb up this hill. Hill has been climbed. Okay. Is that a beacon? Am I supposed to do something with that? Should I go grab that? Okay, we're gonna go grab that real quick. If this is one of those beacon quests that I'm actually technically in the middle of, that I completely forgot about, don't want to lose it again. What's that glowy thing off to the right? I think it's a teleporter. Hopefully we don't freeze to our death. Aww, look at the lights. Oh, so beautiful. It would be nice if it was warm up here. Oh, no, I can't interact with you. Darn. Well, hopefully we don't freeze. Suppose I could try to eat something while in midair, if need be. Where are you, buddy? Now, I noticed that there was not a domain over here, which concerns me, because I would really love to trial your character. Am I flying into a snowstorm? That will increase the rate of accumulation of sheer cold, and we're already not looking so hot. No pun intended. I don't see any heat down there. If I could see the heat, I could drop down right on it. I see heat. Okay. It's a little bit more Vega. I'm so sorry about this. There we go.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels.
Occasionally.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Oh no. No problem.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center.
Did you just reset this whole thing so I could do it again, Albedo?
As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test.
What would be defined as getting
let's
lucky
see
in
you
this
action.
instance?
Start wherever you like.
Oh, he looks so excited. He's smiling. Okay, first of all, I would like to heal. Skewer should do it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Nearby mechanism. Ooh! Sealy thingies.
These are a common sight in the mountains.
Where are they, though? Ooh!
Returning
Ooh!
them to their rightful places is up to you.
Aha! You know who taught me how to do that? You guys did. Hello, my dear friend. Up top, alright. So already we've used Elemental Sight, which is a rare ability. Oh, there's a bunch of ceilings over there.
Go, Baron Bunny! Let him...
Ooh, is that a seashell? I want a seashell.
Drop!
Got it. Did the shield? Sure did. Fantastic. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be anyone else. Oh no! I forgot that it was just me here. That's my bad. I hope I didn't bias your data, Albedo. Not bias, more like corrupt. Okay, one Sealy gotten. Next one should be the other direction, no? Yes. Yeah, they're not hard to find. They're just a little bit of a walk. And we don't have any ice bridges to ice bridge with this time. Oh, are we stuck? That is unfortunate. Will we not be able to climb up this one either? Why is it sparkling here? There's seashells I can collect in the water. Wow. Okay, got him. Well, that means I can put down my rock.
Drop!
Which should give me a little bit of an edge, no pun intended. Oh, darn. Okay. I'm going to need to come from there. Is this near one of the seasons? This is looking a little familiar. No, it's not, because there's stars over here. Oh, Wait, there's more. Okay. Warming up. How did we get to that one? Huh. Oh, stuck on a challenge thing. You think I could fly from that one to that one? We'll try it. Wait, what was that? Star conch. Thank you. Nice ice. Okay. It's funny because we do puzzles all the time in this game. And yet, now that I'm being actively observed for it, it feels much more... Ooh, I want to do a good job, you know? I'm overthinking every decision I make. Which is a fun experience. I'm feeling the scientific process in motion. Oh, you're gonna go to the next one and stop, are you?
Starfall!
Here you go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Don't fight me. I'm just gonna walk away. I technically don't have to fight you. Thank you, Sealy, for leading me up here. I managed to not get shot because of you. Can I break an Abyss Mage's shield without the use of a pyro character? Is that a thing I can even do physically? Looks like it, but it won't be fun. Challenge completed. Well, I'm just going to ignore you now. Bye. No, I'm ignoring you. I need to move the Sealy.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Let me guess. 1, 2, 3. I need another Sealy, don't I? I need more. If I can get 2 going at once. There you are. Now, which one should I start first? I'll start you first, because I'm up here already. Wait till you've done 1. There we go. Done.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism.
Thanks for the tip.
Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
I swear I've drained these before.
This is Paimon's job!
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
You'll have to be faster with it, Paimon. Language! There's written language! What does it say? It's the Starfleet symbol.
What's this?
What does it say? I feel like I've seen these before in the domains.
To the best of my
It's the
knowledge,
Abyss. Wait.
these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets.
I was just about to say it's the Abyssal language, the ones that the Abyss Mages will write in the air sometimes. But this is the thing I see in the domains all the time. Like for the Ascension quest, it's on the pedestals in the water area, and I kept making jokes that that leftmost one looked like the Starfleet symbol. So, are the domains somehow connected to the Abyss Order? That... I mean... They do use some sort of inexplicable space... technology or magic or ability, because you open the door and suddenly you're somewhere completely different. I think that was like the first thing I noticed when I first domain. You go into a mountain and then suddenly you're in a cavern with open air. If you are still inside the mountain, you are deep, deep underground. And maybe you're outside the mountain completely. Which means, one way or the other, you've been teleported. It's a space ability. And the Abyss Order, I mean, the Abyss... I don't think the Spiral Abyss is really connected to the story. But when you think about an Abyss, I think about space. I don't know about you. Like a big space, not necessarily outer space. Did the Abyss Order make the domains? How? Why? And I thought that Wait. The domains. I thought that they were made by that ancient civilization that's making all the technology. Like the Ruin Guards. But the Abyss... No, the ancient civilization from the book we read yesterday. It's the, Kynria. What's it called? The Eclipse... Wait a second. What is happening? If that civilization fell because of gold, maybe. Don't want to put all the blame on them, but the alchemist. But then, if the Abyss Order is somehow connected, the Abyss Order is still alive. I mean, yeah, there's people. And my brother... And Dainsliff? But Eclipse, where did I hear? Oh god, I should have looked at my notes. I can't believe I didn't. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm on the brink of something really important.
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery.
That's really interesting phrasing you just used.
Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Okay, I'm still thinking about this. Let's see. Ancient civilization, Kynria. And alchemy. Destruction. Oh, it was 100 years ago that Durin was attacked, or Durin attacked and then fought Dvolin. So this is unrelated to the incident 500 years ago. So when I say ancient civilization, they actually weren't that ancient. I mean, the Ruin Guards are still up and kicking. So, yeah, okay. So 100 years ago, they fell. The Eclipse Dynasty were the rulers. The Abyss Order uses the same language. The domains built by the... Okay. But the Abyss Order, non-human beings that hate mankind. Oh my god, are the Abyss Order the remnants of the creatures created by Gold? Because they created a bunch of, well, they were described very negatively in the document that we read. But they created a bunch of beings, one of which was Durin. Non-human beings, therefore. So, could the Abyss Order be the leftovers of the beings that Gold created for whatever reason? That would make sense. But then it seems like they're still planning something. They're still trying to do something. And why do they hate humanity? Are they operating still on Gold's orders? Why did Gold issue those orders? What happened to Gold to make them want to do this? Did they do it consciously, or were they, you know, driven to desperation? It's a trope that happens. Or, oh god, what was that other idea I had? I just went, oh, right. So, are they following Gold's last orders? And therefore still trying to carry out Gold's plan? Which, whatever it was, for some reason, had their creations attacking people. Like, Durin attacked Mondstadt for some reason? What did Gold have against Mondstadt? I mean, there's domains all over the place. There's domains in Mondstadt, Liyue, there's domains in Dragonspine. I mean, the domains seem so ancient, and they're all over the place. I couldn't believe that a civilization 100 years ago made them. Because both Mondstadt and Liyue both existed 100 years ago, so what were they doing building domains in Mondstadt? Unless Mondstadt and Liyue asked them to make these domains for them? They're incredible achievements of alchemical art if they were based in alchemy. So whatever purpose they had, and that's what Albedo's been researching, the petrified trees that are in the domains. So maybe they built the domains in Mondstadt and Liyue because they were asked, not necessarily because they ruled everything. So then where was this kingdom? Oh, I have like 2% of the map unlocked. I don't know where it was, but oh god, I lost track of what I was saying again. Right, so then the other option is that this language precedes and predates everything, and there's no true connection here. And I've completely gone off the rails. The only connection that I do know for sure is that the Abyss Order has been using this language, and this language is present in the domains. That's all I know for sure. And I thought that those domains were built by that kingdom, Kynria. Kynria? Oh, I forget how it's spelled. But they could have not been. So then, in that case, the Abyss Order and the domains still use the same language, but it's just completely unconnected to that kingdom. But Then my last idea that I had, and then I promise we'll move on, is that maybe Gold is still alive? Because alchemy can do a lot of things. And if they're still alive, that could explain why the Abyss Order, if they are indeed the remnants of Gold's creations, is still active. They're still actively following Gold's commands, not just their final one. So, option A, the one that I feel like might be right, because all the pieces are just lining up. Option A is that this past kingdom of Kynria fell involving alchemy. Gold was there. Gold created a bunch of non-human entities. They built the domains and they used that language, and now the remnants of that are the Abyss Order. That's option A. I like that because the pieces are connecting. And if that's not right, then that means that there's an ancient civilization that made the domains and made the ruin guards, and there's a separate ancient civilization that was the kingdom of Kynria. There's too many ancient civilizations flying around here. Then again, there's the Goyli Assembly too. That's a whole separate thing. Anyways, I still like option A a lot. Now, were the ruin guards associated with the domains though? Actually, I don't know about that because I associate them with ruins. And I've been associating the ruins together because the ruins use the same type of architecture across the continents, or across the nations, that is. And so that would mean that the ruin guards belonging to the ruins belong to that kingdom, ruin guards belong to that kingdom. But I don't actually necessarily know that. I should look at a ruin guard, see if they have any writing on them. Anyways, option B is that the Abyss Order and the domains use the same language, but I have a complete misunderstanding of their relationship. I don't know who built the domains, and I don't know how the Abyss Order came to know that language. It could be there's a few missing links in there that I'm not understanding. This is my favorite quest of all time.
Another thing for the don't understand list.
Feels like salt on the wound.
This, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once.
I'm having the time of my life, but yeah, you're right, Paimon. I have a whole lot of nothing at the end of it all.
Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I'm really curious in Albedo's little metal armbands here.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Oh, the seed, maybe? And man, you have given me enough rewards already. I take it I passed the intelligence test? Oh no. Oh wow, I just made my own intelligence test for myself, didn't I? We'll see how those theories age, won't we? See you soon.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
Me too.
Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast.
Rosaria!
You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
We're literally doing nothing. We're doing brain teasers.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to.
We have been experimenting on me. I have given my consent for these experiments. I don't see why there's anything untoward going on here.
I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
Oh, absolutely. But what do you mean? He has ulterior motives?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments?
I'm sorry, the science was just too tempting. I wanted answers.
I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Nice timing on the music. I mean, I feel like there might be a little bit of a discrepancy between me and Vega here, because Vega, perhaps you could say, was tricked. Maybe was a little bit naive, but on my part, I just wanted answers.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research. I don't think he's a bad person. Yeah, she wanted answers too.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander.
What do you have against him?
I'm only
What do
concerned
you
with
know?
one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
Oh, is he non-human and she knows it and she judges him for it? Come on, Rosaria, you're a vampire. Have some empathy.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it! And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing.
Also, Paimon, you can sense alchemy? Since when?
In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
I'm fine.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
Oh yeah. But we don't even know what they mean.
Rosaria, are you going to give me some answers? Rosaria, please.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them.
And also, these symbols pop up all over the place. You've never seen them before? You know they're not associated with Albedo. They're associated with whatever made them.
But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here.
Do you secretly work for the Knights, Rosaria?
Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Well, I appreciate your leniency.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
Was this a sanctioned trip, Rosaria? Somebody told you to do a little spying? Well, I have suspicions as to who that somebody might be, but that definitely makes me think that she was supposed to be spying on Albedo, not necessarily me. Also, don't be so quick to trust Albedo. Why? What did he do? Did he turn someone else into something different, or is it just himself?
She's gone! So stubborn.
So interesting.
Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
I like her. She's adding a nice complexity to the Knights, and to just Mondstadt in general. Maybe she just lacks security, maybe she's just sensitive. Oh, she definitely lacks security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo!
Yeah. Rosaria, you're wonderful, but I'm gonna keep trusting this guy with my life, and also my internal organs. Oh, look at the water! So pretty. Okay, we need to heal, so... The campsite. Way up there. Let's heal. Thank you. And then campsite. How's the best way to get there? We'll teleport over here. And cut over there. I'm just so happy right now. I feel like my soul has grown stronger or something. I feel revitalized. I love this quest. And there's more too! There's a whole event after this! Okay.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion.
What you got?
You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally. By a sister, no less. I am going to tell him.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job.
Oh my gosh, he's so nice. Is he acting? I think he's acting to cover his deep sadness. I trust him.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go.
What do you have?
But the
What is your
preliminary
conclusion?
conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You say like a human. Does that mean there's a difference?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
It's good to have confirmation, Paimon.
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted.
You are my kind of guy, Albedo.
Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
I would say yes. Only the gods would know. Perhaps. Perhaps I have considered this, yes.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle.
Someone did mention in the comments that Paimon taught the traveler how to speak, and I absolutely adore that detail. It kind of explains why Paimon does so much of our talking for us. Just sort of helping us along, you know. Full immersion can be a little bit tricky sometimes. But yeah, the fact that I can speak to him... On one hand, it's learning the language, but it also seems like he might be hinting at some other barrier.
The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom.
So yeah, are we under the effect of those laws? Or are we an exception to them? Are we able to operate within their parameters, or are we being forced to? I was under the inkling that we were being forced to because of the heavenly principles. We were trapped in a box at one point, and then we got out of that box. It seems like the will of the world was enforced upon us. But maybe we're kind of finding our way back around it? Again, we did use 2 elements in that cutscene fight against Child.
But after I observed you, I had another idea.
Oh?
Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Oh, look at it!
Whoa!
Wow!
Looks like something's appearing!
It's growing in the air! Oh, it's beautiful! I love it!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition.
Is there a fruit?
Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
He has such a kind outlook on things.
Aww.
It was beautiful, and it was so short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
It was beautiful. Where did you get that seed?
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious.
This guy? I love him. He's fantastic.
A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Oh yeah, because he said it was a small miracle, and yeah, I mean the chances that the Traveler being a different life form is human-looking and is capable of human speech and interaction and communication are outstanding. Because she could have been the same as that little seed. But instead she's able to walk and talk and speak with everyone. Well, I haven't withered just yet, and I wonder how my brother is.
Things feel a little heavy right now.
Yeah.
Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you.
We should tell Albedo that we have a brother, and I bet he'll never stop looking.
Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Oh!
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt.
He admits it. He's lonely.
Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure. Even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you.
It was so sweet.
I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were.
Were you lying? Were you lying?
But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial?
Oh.
It should not have been there. What could it mean?
Darkness.
Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined.
Wait, isn't the event called the Chalk Prince? I am jumping to conclusions here. Maybe it's talking about someone else, but it's an Albedo event called the Chalk Prince. Are you made of chalk? Oh my god, I love this guy. Are you my favorite character? Okay, I can't choose a favorite character. It's physically impossible for me, but you're definitely one of the top the top 3? Top 4?
If one day
Huh?
I lose control, destroy Mondstadt,
What?
destroy everything.
That's why you're out here. That's why you don't blame Rosaria. Are you... I was gonna say, are you part of Gold's creations? But... Because he mentioned Gold, and I was like, hee hee, what if he was making like a little inside joke almost with himself, joke, not joke, saying, I've studied Gold, but he really means Gold, the person. But then he would have recognized that language. Oh, does that mean that language is not associated with Gold's kingdom? I love this so much.
Can I rely on you to stop me?
Yes, and we'll do it in a way that saves you at the same time. Protagonist powers will make it happen. I am so happy. I am so happy right now. This is why I play this game. I loved that so much. Oh my gosh. And I love how delightfully complex that makes Mondstadt. It adds a little bit more conflict, because Mondstadt has been such a happy nation so far, but we're finally getting some characters who don't necessarily trust each other. Oh, it's been a while since I got one of those. This is amazing. I'm so happy. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll have to cut it there because it's getting very long. I think this might be the longest one yet. Deserving of it, though. Okay, I'm not going to rehash all of my theories because I just went over it for quite some time earlier. But... oh my gosh. I love him so much. What a fantastic story. What a fantastic character. That had such good writing. I had so much fun with that quest. Rosaria was lovely to meet as well, and even though she's keeping an eye on Albedo, I adore her as well. She's fantastic. Oh my gosh. That was... oh, and his painting is here now. Is it gonna stay here now? I hope it does. Oh my god, the small detail of there being water on the floor because we're in Dragonspine, but in a warm area, so the ice is... or the snow has melted. Don't let that freeze though. Black ice is dangerous. Okay. Okay, we're cutting it off there. I am so over the moon happy right now. Thank you so much to everyone who recommended that I do this first, because if I hadn't done this first, I probably would have done it weeks from now, and that is too far down the line. I am so happy right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!